I made a video a little while ago talking about Midjourney, which is an AI image generator that does a pretty amazing job of taking a description, a set of words, and turning it into an actual visual representation of exactly what you have described. And today I thought I would do another one because this is really fun to play with. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese, and today I kind of wanted to do what I did last time, where I built a little bit of a story around some of the ideas that have popped into my brain over the years. Even if they're a bit crazy, wild, silly, doesn't really matter. They're thoughts that have gone through my brain for some reason, and now I have a tool that can do a really good job of visually representing what I'm trying to describe. And so if anyone ever asked me to describe something to them, theoretically I could use this tool for an actual image to show them what is in my mind. And on top of that, it's free to use. And I think lots of other people, once they see what it can spit out, might be interested in using it themselves. Okay, so image number one. There is a famous backstory to this image here. I believe it was made in Photoshop many years ago, but I can't remember the exact story behind it. I remember the first time that I saw this, I was in absolute awe. I couldn't believe that someone had this image in their minds and had the ability to put it together using various editing tools and software, like I said, such as Photoshop. I remember a YouTube video which was kind of like a documentary on how hard it was to put together, how many hours of work had to go into it. It was quite complex. So I thought I would put Midjourney up to the challenge to recreate something similar using just my descriptive abilities. And after a bit of trial and error with my descriptions, I got these, which honestly, it's pretty amazing that the AI was able to get the general idea of what I was trying to describe. I think to make these, I used a phrase like lost astronaut, planet getting sucked into a blue portal. Like, this is just unbelievable that this program has been able to put this together in a matter of minutes based off of 3 descriptive lines. For the second image we're going to review today, I wanted to see what the AI would do if I asked it to visualize the sun as a nucleus. To be completely honest, I wasn't entirely sure what I was expecting this to look like, but there's a bigger story to tell here, which will feed into the next images that you see after we discuss this one. And these were the 2 best images that Midjourney spat out for this description. And I know that they look pretty similar, but I doubt that anyone would really be able to guess what I was describing if I showed them. I don't think they'd be able to put it together just by looking at it, which led me into the next step of my idea. Like I said, we're building from here, which is what if, again, the planets of our solar system were atoms and the sun was the nucleus. Which again, I feel like the AI did a good job of visualizing what I was trying to describe, but I still think most people wouldn't be able to guess what I was trying to describe just by looking at these images on screen. So I took it a step even further and told Midjourney what would our universe look like if they were represented as cells. And what we got was something completely different. Look at this. They could easily pass as planets within our solar system. That could pass for Mars, that could pass for Saturn, and this one could definitely pass as Neptune. Oh my God, it even has Earth in there if you look really hard. And this brings me to the last set of images for this short story. What if we were all part of a bigger entity? What if all of the objects within our universe, I'm talking about our planets, our stars, space debris, were the cells that made up a larger being? Just look at the detail in these images. They look almost photorealistic. I think if you squint really hard, you might actually be able to see your house in the eye of our little celestial being. I think I'm going to name him Fred. Now, I know that this type of video isn't really traditional to what I'm posting on the channel. However, I have had a lot of fun using the AI. Midjourney has been really kind of cool to be able to create some images based off of the wacky ideas going on in my head. I really just wanted to capture some of the visuals for the ideas that have gone through my mind over a number of years, like 20 odd years of ideas that have just been stuck in my brain, and this gave me a tool that I could have some fun with to really see what was going on in my head, and I think it did a really, really good job for the most part. I don't know why they popped into my head, I don't really have an explanation, but there you go. You've now got a glimpse into what's going on in my mind when I'm dozing off, looking at the sky, not really paying attention to my surroundings. And that is pretty much all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a bit of a short one and a little bit different, like I said, but I've had fun putting it together nonetheless. If you enjoyed, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really does help the channel grow. I really do appreciate the support, and it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. And I will leave you there. Have a good day, have a good week. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.